What is going on, guys? It is Wrestlelamia here, back with some more news. Join us now as we look at the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know, including ASUKA'S WWE future revealed, the real reason why Ludwig Kaiser went crazy, WWE 24/7 champion Kyle Busch passes away, a shock WWE return is about to happen, an end of an era for Triple H, AJ Styles gives his blessing, and much more. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily wrestling videos and follow us on Facebook for exclusive lists. Now let's hit the intro and get straight into our first story. Now first story looks at ASUKA'S WWE future revealed. Now ASUKA shocked fans at Backlash when she seemingly retired from WWE and said goodbye to Io Sky and the fans the following night on Raw. It was then reported that ASUKA would be taking a leave of absence from WWE, but those close to her expected her to wrestle again. ASUKA has now broken her silence when it comes to her WWE exit, and this is what she had to say during her latest vlog. The truth is, it was a personal matter. I reached out to WWE and we talked it through. But let's be clear, as you all know from watching my matches, I can still go. I'm still at the top of my game. I've been with WWE for over 10 years now, almost like it was just a given. And because it became such a part of your daily routine, I think my presence there just became something everyone took for granted. But remember, nothing lasts forever. Everything is finite. ASUKA then confirmed that she's not done with WWE and there's a chance that she will pop up when fans least expect it. However, fans need to cherish the appearances as they're going to be rare. We hope that ASUKA will be back very soon. Next up, the real reason why Ludwig Kaiser went crazy. Now we now know more details regarding exactly why Ludwig Kaiser committed battery. According to numerous sources, the battery occurred to the supposed victim after he made a comment directed at Kaiser's girlfriend related to ice. Raj Giri was the first to break the story, and this is what he stated via X. This is what I heard regarding the Ludwig Kaiser situation. He was in the apartment elevator with Andrea Bazart, and they were being affectionate, but nothing crazy or out of the ordinary. Reeb allegedly didn't say anything in the elevator, but once he got out on the 12th floor, he allegedly said something to Kaiser to the effect of, "You need to show some effing respect before I call ice on that bitch." Kaiser got out of the elevator, and then they had a little scuffle, but no punches were apparently thrown. If this is the case, it'll be interesting to see if the charges are dropped, especially if no punches were actually thrown. Additionally, court records showed that there's no objection to him still being allowed to travel for his WWE obligations. Now, as things stand, Kaiser and WWE have yet to release an official statement on the legal matter, but he's getting a lot of support from fans and WWE wrestlers. JBL even backed him, saying that he's 100% behind Kaiser.
And I want to make it clear, I'm not passing judgment. I believe, I've been in enough, seen enough altercations to know that both sides end up, going, a little bit away from the truth somewhere in the middle. I am 100% behind Kaiser on this. Okay. I want unequivocally, I'm backing this guy. I think he's a good guy. He's not a hothead to me. If something happened here, the guy I think deserved it. So I don't know what happened, but I am 100% backing Kaiser.
It's a good thing that Kaiser is allowed to travel, as one of the biggest matches of his career is going to be happening on May 30th. And if he couldn't travel, that match would have been in serious jeopardy. Next up, WWE 24/7 champion Kyle Busch passes away. Now, unfortunately, very sad news to report, as NASCAR legend and former WWE 24/7 champion Kyle Busch has passed away at the age of only 41. According to information known, Busch had recently been hospitalized with a severe illness before news of his passing was confirmed by NASCAR, his family, and Richard Childress Racing. Obviously, Busch was more known for his remarkable career achievements in NASCAR, including 2 NASCAR Cup Series championships, more than 200 victories across NASCAR's National Series. However, Busch was a massive pro wrestling fan, and even won the 24/7 championship during a guest appearance on WWE in 2019. Obviously, the title reign was short, but it was a memorable moment that connected NASCAR and wrestling fans together. We'd like to send our condolences to Kyle Busch's family, friends, and fans all around the world. Next up, an absent WWE star returning soon. And it seems that WWE is advertising Drew McIntyre for the upcoming episode of SmackDown, despite his recent absence from weekly programming following WrestleMania 42. WWE is reportedly promoting McIntyre for the go-home edition of SmackDown leading into Clash in Italy's premium live event on May 31st, suggesting that his return to television could happen very soon. Randy Orton is also being advertised for the same upcoming episodes. Just like McIntyre, Orton has not appeared on WWE television since WrestleMania 42 Night 1. Hopefully both stars can make their dramatic return to television on the go-home show. Next up, a WWE return is happening. Now, all week there have been rumors that former Mr. Money in the Bank Baron Corbin could be making a dramatic return to WWE. Despite Corbin denying the rumors, it does appear that the return is actually occurring, as of course wrestlers are going to downplay the situation. According to WrestleVotes via Fightful Select, Corbin is a locker room favorite within WWE, and the Lone Wolf is WWE bound. The Lone Wolf is poised to head back to WWE. Baron Corbin has been rumored for a WWE return. WrestleVotes Radio on Fightful Select spoke to sources that called him a locker room favorite and speaking in a manner that they would like to see him return to WWE. Sources in WWE now believe he'll be headed back to the company. Fightful Select confirmed that Corbin has finished up with MLW. It's unknown what the plans WWE have for Corbin or how he's going to be implemented on screen, so time will tell when it comes to Corbin's second run in the company. Hopefully they will bring back the Lone Wolf persona. Happy Corbin definitely had his run. Next up, WWE going all out for house shows. Earlier this month, WWE confirmed the return of house shows. This was a welcome move as this was something that fans and talent had been pushing for, but we now know more details related to the return of house shows, and according to WrestleVotes via Fightful Select, the summer house shows are tested to see if a bigger reintroduction is possible. WWE house shows are back. WWE announced some summer live events coming up, and WrestleVotes Radio on Fightful Select is reporting there could be more. WrestleVotes says that the summer live events will determine if a more extensive winter loop could happen based on financial success and talent health over the tours. Select main event talent were approached about working the event, and they were given a choice to decline if they wanted. In addition, it is expected that 25 to 30 talent are expected per show. Traditionally, WWE uses a limited crew for house shows, and this is done to save money. However, up to 30 talents being on the show is kinda crazy, so some big matches are clearly planned for the upcoming tours. Next up, a shock WWE return incoming. The WWE is set to reignite their focus on the tag division in the coming weeks, and there are now reports that WWE could be bringing back a rather controversial tag team. According to WrestleVotes again on Fightful Select, Enzo and Cass could be returning to the company, and they managed to maintain a positive relationship with WWE producers backstage. Enzo and Cass could be returning to WWE. WrestleVotes Radio on Fightful Select reports that WWE does have interest in reuniting the pair. The duo still maintains a positive relationship with a number of WWE producers backstage, including a number that worked with Enzo and Cass on NXT years ago. The report from WrestleVotes adds that Cass, aka Big Bill, is under AEW contract, but this could be expiring relatively soon. Big Bill is still under contract with AEW through the end of May at least. Enzo Amore was at the WWE PC on Tuesday per False Finish, and Selfmade PW had noted contact had been made with Enzo Amore by WWE recently. The signing does make fans question why on earth WWE did release a bunch of tag teams a few weeks ago if the tag division rebuild was on the horizon. Next up, an end of an era for Triple H. This month marked the end of an era for Triple H as he was removed from the internal list of active talents in the company. Weirdly, despite the game being retired for a number of years, PW Insider reports that he was kept on the active roster. Paul Triple H Levesque was removed internally from WWE's list of active talents earlier this month, PW Insider Elite has learned. While Levesque officially announced his retirement in May of 2022 at WrestleMania following a cardiac incident, he remained listed on the company's internal miscellaneous list of active talents. Ludwig joined the company as a wrestler back in 1995, so he was officially a talent for 28 years. He signed a new multi-year deal to remain Chief Content Officer of WWE last month. Triple H's last PLE match was a match versus Randy Orton, which was seen by many fans as a fitting end to his legendary career. Next up, Triple H defends a WWE star. Speaking of Triple H, Sol Ruka has spoken out regarding how Triple H helped her out when she botched the Soul Snatcher during the May 4th edition of Raw. Speaking to the Ring of Wrestling show, Ruka stated, "But I did have Triple H call me after my debut with Becky Lynch and the promo and stuff, and he was like, I just want you to know you did a great job." I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna stay off social media. Not 100% happy with how it turned out. But he was like, honestly, we think you did amazing. Don't worry about it. Don't go on social media. But Triple H would then give Ruka reassurance and informed her not to care what people say. He really gave me that reassurance, like, yeah, fine, don't care what people say. We think you did amazing. Just keep doing what you're doing. Ruka is now set to face Becky Lynch tomorrow night at Saturday night's main event, but sadly the title won't be on the line. Next up, AJ Styles wants WWE to make a huge signing. AJ Styles is pushing for WWE to sign one of AEW's top stars. Speaking on his podcast this week, the Hall of Famer stated that he would love to have Will Ospreay in WWE.
Will's the man, dude. I would love to have him in WWE. I mean, I think he's an amazing talent. I think he's figured out a lot about himself and what he can do and what looks good and what makes sense and the aggression, everything. Sometimes I worry about him hurting himself because he has balls to the walls. But I get it, man. You got one gear. You got to go that one gear until you can. till you retire like myself.
It's widely reported a number of years ago that WWE had interest in Ospreay, but the talented star ended up signing for AEW, where he's been cemented as one of their top stars ever since. Next up, AJ Styles gives his blessing. Now, we already know that Dragon Lee is now using the Styles Clash, yet AJ Styles has urged other wrestlers to adopt his signature moves now that he's retired. Speaking on his podcast this week, AJ stated,
Listen, Dragon did reach out and was like, hey man, do you care? I go, man, please use it. And anybody who wants to use it, it's all yours. The phenomenal form, use it. It's out there. I know Ospreay does it. Do it, dude. It doesn't bother me, not one bit. AJ Styles isn't going to use it anymore. So I hope that it can find itself in professional wrestling for a long time.
I mean, Ospreay does the Styles Clash as well, right?
Yeah. Listen,
Yeah, I think he does.
There are no moves and like that's my move. Even though I invented the Styles Clash, it's like I'm borrowing it for the time. You can say that AJ Styles come up with it, but I can't be bad if somebody else is using it. That's that's my gift to pro wrestling. Like, here, use it. Like Masawa and Kabashi and all the moves that we've used that they have done. It was just something that they said, okay, this is in pro wrestling now. Here it is for you to use and make amazing matches with. Yeah, I get it. That's a good thing.
And this is incredibly refreshing, as it usually is the case that retired wrestlers have an issue with active wrestlers adopting their key moves, but not for Styles. He wants to keep that legacy alive. Next up is Ronda Rousey welcome in AEW. Could Rousey be about to commit to a full-time run in AEW? Well, despite Rousey only making one isolated appearance for the company, Tony Khan has stated during the Double or Nothing media call that he's open to having Rousey sign for the promotion. This would be a massive signing for AEW, especially in the aftermath of Rousey's highly successful fight on the Netflix platform. Next up, Mick Foley wrestling in AEW. And Mick Foley is officially All Elite, but does that mean the wrestling legend is going to wrestle in AEW? Tony Khan addressed this directly during the media call, and he stated that he would love Foley to wrestle in the promotion. I can't speak for Mick Foley as to whether he wants to wrestle or if he's going to wrestle anytime soon, but if he ever does, I would love for him to do it in AEW. But I also don't want to put him in a situation in which he'll be uncomfortable. Now, Foley's last major singles match came all the way back in 2010, where he wrestled Ric Flair in TNA. Would it be a good idea for him to step out of retirement for one more match? What do you guys think? And finally, WWE high on a duo. Our final story today looks at a report signaling that WWE is high on 2 stars. According to WrestleVotes via Fightful Select, Trick Williams has been impressing on the SmackDown brand, and there's a heap of praise on his celebrity manager Lil Yachty. Trick Williams has been impressing. WrestleVotes Radio on Fightful Select reported that Trick Williams' performance and presence have landed well with WWE officials. WrestleVotes said that especially Trick's hometown entrance, reaction, and how things landed in Trick's home state of South Carolina. Some in WWE said that even though it was his home area, it caught them off guard in a good way. Backstage praise has also been heaped on Lil Yachty, with focus on his dedication to his performance in WWE. Williams has been a breakout star for WWE and has been implemented across various marketing campaigns. It's evident that WWE truly believes that he's going to be the next top star in the company. But there you have it, folks, the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know. Be sure to leave your comments down below, and I'll see you next time with some more wrestling content.